stroking the beautiful woman in front of me, exploring every inch of her skin, embracing her, kissing her. This is a wonderful experience. Suddenly everything goes dark and the surroundings gradually become blurred and faded. The beautiful woman is gone. Instead, there's a messy apartment, filled with empty beer cans and cigarette butts. System prompt: due to insufficient funds in your bank account, rent and electricity bills have been overdue for 7 days, and the power supply has been stopped. Please recharge immediately. Oh, it turns out that I'm out of money and the power's cut off, I slowly said, removing the VR headset from my head. It seems I should go back to work. I am a factory line worker at X Corporation. A week ago, due to a machine malfunction, my arm was cut off, resulting in the loss of my arm. After losing my arm, I replaced it with a second-hand cyber hands. This surgery used up all my savings, and I still owe Company X a sum of medical fees. Just last year, my left leg was replaced with a cyber leg due to an accident. I don't know how many more organs I will lose. Some of my colleagues have almost turned into machines. Well, I won't talk anymore. I should go to work at the company so I can repay the debt I owe to the company. As I approached the company's entrance, I pulled open my shirt to reveal the QR code printed on my chest. The robot at the door scanned my QR code and let me in after verifying my information. Now everyone's information is collected in the company's database and assigned a QR code. Just by scanning the QR code, it's easy to identify who is who. I don't have a name. No, more precisely, none of us have names. What we need is just a QR code. Only a QR code can represent everything about us. I also don't have a photo. In this era, we don't need photos either, as everyone's body, eyes, and nose might be replaced with mechanical parts, making them not unique, so there's no need for ID photos anymore. This is my QR code. As I walked into the assembly line, I noticed that there were a lot more fully mechanized employees. Most of their organs had been replaced with mechanical components. They didn't need to eat anymore, only needed to be recharged. With so many organ replacements, they must owe the company a lot in medical fees, I thought. But now that they didn't need to eat or rest, they could work very late and should be able to repay their medical fees quickly. I pondered the pros and cons of full mechanization. Suddenly, a message popped up on my VR glasses. Everyone, due to many mechanized employees working overtime and constantly charging, a large amount of electrical energy is consumed. The company has decided that all mechanized employees and those working overtime need to pay the company additional electricity fees. By X Corporation. Back to the assembly line, back to my post. I started working again. Sigh, I've been working for 5 years without any savings, but instead owe the company so much money. I muttered bitterly to myself. At this time, my supervisor came up to me and told me, "You are fired." I asked, "Why?" He said, "After an AI system evaluation, your work efficiency has significantly decreased, and you are showing signs of dissatisfaction, which could pose a threat to the company." Maybe he was right, I thought. At this moment, I saw a robot walking over. It looked so familiar. It wasn't until it came closer that I realized it was using the arm that was cut off from me a week ago. So the company used our organs to reproduce robots. It seems the company is indeed good at utilizing all resources, I thought. Just like that, I was fired. A robot made of my arm took over my work. Without a job, I can't even afford the rent and electricity bills. What should I do? Walking on the street, I saw an advertisement at the hospital door. 1 kidney, $10,000. So I walked into the hospital and sold my kidney. After the kidney was removed, I went home and paid the rent and electricity bills. Today's technology is really good. You can be discharged from the hospital right after the surgery. When my mom sold her kidney in the past, she had to stay in the hospital for a week, I thought. Lying in bed, wearing the VR headset, my beautiful wife appeared again. Life is so beautiful.